Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah Ajagbe, and if this is the first time you're seeing me on your screen and you hope to upgrade your beauty skills, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for always coming back. You are the real MVP. So today's video is a beginner friendly video on how to apply your highlight and your contour, how to make your face look snatched and all cooked and baked up, you know. Yeah. Welcome. So starting off, to highlight and contour, you need to understand that highlighting is putting light on your face. So you highlight all the places that light hits on your face, like your T-zone area, your under eye and your chin area. That's where you highlight. And for contouring is like removing light from your face. And most times wherever you contour, you make it look smaller. Wherever you highlight, you make them look bigger. So for contouring, you contour the sides of your face because you want to look a bit snatched and all, you know, you get it. So that's that about that. So to highlight my face, I'm going to be using these two concealers, these two LA Girl concealers in the shade Fawn and Chestnut for the highlight of my face. And to contour my face, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever HD foundation to contour my face. Starting off, I start with applying the LA Girl concealer into the inner part of my eye because it's a lighter shade. Please note the way I'm placing it. I am not just leaving a line under my eye. I'm going to take it all the way down. I'm taking it down. I'm not just leaving it under my eye. I'm taking it down also. And the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to use my chestnuts at the sides of my face also. I use this so that when blending, it's going to be easy for me to blend out. I'm going to use it at my forehead also. To blend, I'm going to be using my makeup sponge, beauty blender, anyone that you know it as, to blend my makeup. So I'm going to be starting off with this side of my face. And I blend this side. Please note that I did not go into my under eye for now. I'm going to leave it a bit to be a bit tacky so as to get more coverage from my concealer. So I'm going to leave it for now. And I'm going to blend the bridge of my nose. For the bridge of my nose, I pinch my sponge and I go gently. Please note that blending is the key to highlighting and contouring. You have to blend and blend and blend. You don't rush it, you blend it. You make sure that you don't have harsh lines. You make sure that they cannot see where one is starting and where one is ending. Before I continue with my under eye, I would like to contour my face. To contour my face, I'm going to take a small flat brush and take the foundation I want to use and go. For contouring, you need to know, most times contouring is done in the hollow of your cheek. So, and to find the hollow of your cheek, you go, and sometimes you can use your ears to know where to contour from. Contouring starts from the top of your ear like this, and it goes, but it doesn't come all the way down to the mouth. Some people do, but I leave my own somewhere around here. So, like this. From the top of your ear down. It can stop at the side of your face. It does not need to come all the way down to your face. Then you contour your forehead also, so as not to have a lot of light coming from your forehead. Same thing goes for this side. Then your forehead. The idea is that I'm trying to make my face look slimmer and not big. So this side of my face is a bit large for me. It's wider. My cheekbone are the widest, so I'm going to contour some part of my cheekbone area too, because my cheekbones are the widest part of my face. After that, I'm going to put my foundation here to contour the nose. For the nose contouring, you have to be as straight as possible. Contouring of the nose is to make your nose look slimmer and more pointed. So for my kind of nose, I just need to cut it out straight before for it to look slimmer and pointed, because I already have a kind of slim nose already. To blend my contour, I'm going to use a contour brush. It's most times full and angled brush. So I'm going to just use that, take that to blend my contouring into place and to avoid harsh lines, you know, as usual. And you know you have to blend into the hairline. Please don't forget that. It is very important to always know that you are blending into the hairline. Blending is not a thing that they rush. You always have to take your time when blending. For my nose, I'm going to be using my beauty sponge to blend out the contour of my nose. You need to be careful not to have touched the concealer. Once you are done with blending of the nose, we then now go back to this concealer that we left under the eye. One of the reasons why I don't touch this part of my face, aside the fact that I want the concealer to be tacky, I set immediately I finish blending, so as not to have crease lines and all those things. You leave your concealer to be a bit tacky. It gives you a better coverage than normal. For the setting powder, I'm going to be using the Sarah Buttercup setting powder. So once I'm done blending under my eye and I'm satisfied with what I have, I immediately set with my Sarah setting powder. This will help me avoid crease lines. After that, I move on to this side of my face. Same thing goes for this side, except with my Sarah setting powder. Once I'm done with this and I'm satisfied with what I have, I go over to setting the remaining part of my face. And before I set, I just like to blend it a bit. I set the remaining part of my face using the same setting powder. I just pick it up and place. And this time around, I'm using my sponge to set the remaining part of my face. Then I still use my sponge to apply more powder under my eye. This method is called a baking method. For my nose, I pinch my sponge again. I pinch it very small so that it's going to be much more accurate when I place it. I don't know if you can see. And I place it on it like this. Once I'm done with applying my setting powder in where I applied my concealer, I'm going to go ahead to set the remaining part of my face with my shade of powder. With my shade of powder, I'm going to be using this shade. I'm going to be using this shade over here to set the remaining part of my face. At the same time, I'm dusting off the powder on this side of my face. At the same time, dusting off the powder on my forehead also. To set my contour, I'm going to be using this shade over here to set my contour with another contour brush. After I'm done setting my contour, I actually do something else that is called I do another step that is called a reverse contouring, just to make your contour a bit more visible. This method is not good, it's not advisable for people that have big and pronounced jawlines. It is just for those that do not have big and pronounced jawlines. So you come just below your contour and you use your setting powder to make a straight line, and you bring it down a bit like this, just to this side. Please note, this is for people that do not have deep or pronounced jawline, and it is just to enhance the contour the more. To dust off my under eye, I'm going to take a smaller and much more round brush to take my powder. Then I go under the eye like this. Please note the way I'm doing it. Even though I'm trying to dust off the excess setting powder, I'm still trying to press in the amount that I can press in. So I'm not sweeping over the powder, I'm just pressing my hand on the powder. A much more round brush head because it's going to go under my eye directly, unlike the other one I was using. But you really don't need to have so much brushes. Even though you have just one brush, just do it gently and lightly. You can see the way I'm sweeping over the nose also. I'm just doing it gently and lightly. Then I dust off the reverse contouring immediately also. I don't like it to stay long. I don't like to have unnecessary white line on my face, so that's why I kept it towards the end, and I dust off almost immediately. Never forget your neckline. You always blend to your neckline also. Just the way that you blend to your hairline, you must blend to your neckline also. So once I like what I see and I love what I have, I love my highlight and my contour, and I've blended in properly, I go ahead with applying my blush. For my blush, I'm going to be using this black opal blush and this small round brush to apply my blush. For blush is, for me, blush marries between your highlight and your contour. I use blush to marry my highlight and my contour together. So for my blush is just going to be a bit above my contour, just above my contour. It's not going to be way above my contour. I like to smile so that I can see. Then I put it on the apple of my cheek. I work my way with it down way up to my cheek area and into my contour. Can you see that it is into my contour? And it's, for me, I believe that my blush enhances my contour. So some people don't like to use blush, but I love to use blush. So same thing goes here. I smile, start from the apple of my cheek, then go work my way down. You can see that I did not leave it here. I tried to sweep it all the way down, all the way to my hairline. It's not just meant to stay in one place, it's meant to be well blended into the contour. Can you see that it enhances the contour? Then I'm going to apply my highlight right away. For the highlight, I'm going to be using the Candid Glow by Yanga Beauty in the shade O'Shea, and I'm going to be using this brush to do that. Because this is a loose highlighter, so you have to be gentle about it. You can't afford to. When I take a little like this and I try to dust off again so as not to have excess. then I go back to smiling again, because your highlight is meant to stay at the eye point of your face, like the eyes point of your face, like the top of your cheekbone. That's why your highlight is meant to be showing, so that it's going to enhance whatever you've been doing before. So you smile, then you apply it gently. You can see. Can you see it? The reason why he asks you to smile is so that, because it's when you smile that your highlight is meant to be beaming, so you know where to apply it to. Blending your highlight can never be overemphasized. You need to blend it also. It should not be staying. If you notice, I'm using my highlighter where I applied my highlighting concealer. So that's my forehead, bridge of my nose, my cheekbone area, then my jaw and my cupid's bow. Sorry, my chin and my cupid's bow. You need to know that blending your highlight can never be overemphasized. Apply highlight on the bridge of my nose. I like to use a smaller brush. For this, I'm going to be using this brush. I like to use a smaller brush for more definition and preciseness, so as not to be having it everywhere. Then I blend in with a bigger brush. And that's it. I'll go finish up my makeup now and I'll be back shortly. And we're back. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for staying through. I hope you've been able to learn a thing or two. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Do drop a comment. I'll be waiting for you at the comment section. And don't forget to share with your friends. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye bye.